There is no way this just happened. I was reading the hint, and the hint said Pink Floyd, 1979, Discovery, or whatever word. I had the replacement container in my hand, and I signed it already, and I was debating about how to put it back, and then... Here it is! We're in the 1% though. That goes from north to south in a single day. That's epic. Check this out, guys. Look at this sick view. Are you ready? Welcome in, everybody. We are off and running to episode 2 of the 12 Days of Cachemas series. We're out here in Parma, Ohio at Sandy Hook Park looking for 3 geocaches. So this is going to be similar to a weekend adventure, but instead of that, it's day 2 or episode 2 of the 12 Days of Cachemas. And I was looking on the map for this place, and kind of like the other places, it doesn't really seem to have a whole lot of trails, but we could be in luck. I think I spotted a trail. Haha, look at this. Yes. Does this go where I need it to go? I have absolutely no idea. This is gonna be a beautiful adventure. Let's go geocaching. All right, we are going down the first steep hill of the day. Now, it rained and kept on raining last night, so this area here,
this part is probably going to be pretty muddy, which is why I have the mud boots on. Also, this is very steep. We're just focusing as we go down this mud bank. Alright. We made it, I think.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, that was pretty treacherous, but we did make it to the bottom. Here's my view. Let me tell you about the first cache that we're after. The first cache is a 2.5 difficulty 4 terrain hide. And it is about a quarter mile from the parking area. And it's the first one. And all the past logs seem to indicate very hot or very cold when it comes to finding the cache. Okay, we made it down off this hill right here behind me. And now we're kind of just traversing this way in a straight line. So you're just kind of hanging out with Mother Nature as you just kind of make your way in whatever route you can come up with to get to where you're going in a safe fashion. Gotta preach safety. If you're not being safe, you're doing something wrong. All right, we're getting closer. Yeah, so this cache is hot and cold, right? It's got like 2 DNFs, then a find, then a DNF, then a find. I have permission from the cache owner to replace the cache if we cannot find it. So I did bring a container with me for that exact purpose. However, I will not be replacing the other 2. We either find them or we don't. Let's go. By the way, if you guys are new here, I'm Triple P. I do geocaching videos and tutorials, typically upload Thursdays, Sundays. And this is a very special series where I'm just gonna do like 1 cache a day for 12 straight days for the 12 Days of Cachemas. I don't think it's an original concept. I think somebody else has done this on their YouTube channel somewhere else that I saw, so I can't really take credit for that, but I can take credit for being here and doing the videos and getting your subscriptions, because it's a life-changing experience when somebody subscribes, because it pushes us towards monetization, which is, you know, forever away, but we're shooting for goals. Let's go. 217 feet. We're inside 20 feet, and this is basically ground zero. If I remember what the cache owner told me, he told me it's on a slanted tree, but it's hanging. I don't remember how high up he told me it was hanging. There is a couple slanted trees over here that are worth investigating. There's one right here above me. I don't see the cache there though. And this whole tree right here in front of me is kind of hanging slanted sideways. Oh, let's duck. And let's kind of look around here. I'm at 8 feet. There's this tree here. I don't see it yet. Let's keep looking around and see if we can make the graph. All right, so I finally got the message system to load, and I was able to read back the notes the owner sent me. He said it's hanging on a slanted fallen tree. So I think where we are looking is in the right area. However, it hasn't been found since 2023. It's probably not here. We do have permission to replace, and I will be doing that to claim this find. Let's move on to the next cache in the video. There is no way that this just happened. I had the replacement container in my hand and I signed it already, and I was debating about how to put it back, and then I was reading logs. And then after I was reading logs, guess what? I found the cache. Yes! Oh, it was much higher than I anticipated based on what he told me. It was much higher. It's a bison tube hanging in this tree. Check it out. That's it. Draped down right there, friends. Oh, we got it. Now we just got to sign it, put our name on it, and move on to the next cache. Yes! Oh my gosh, I won't bore you with the acrobatics or the calisthenics that I did, but when I got up to that container, I had to climb up on the leaning log there. So that was a pain in the butt. And then the log sheet didn't work, and of course I didn't have the log sheet with me. It was in my backpack, which was on the ground. So I hopped back down, and then I found an easier way back up and replaced the log sheet. And that one's good to go. Friends. That was last found in 2023. So let that sink in, because that is an oldie. But guess what? It's still there. Okay, we are headed off to the next cache in the video, which is a 2 difficulty, 3 terrain, regular size container. Yes! I don't know if that means ammo can or anything. I have no idea. I haven't done basically any research on these hides other than that one. Let's go make a find. Here we go. Rule number 1, never pass up an opportunity at a scenic view. I'll be totally honest, I didn't expect a single scenic view in this hike. We actually have to cross this water. It looks like there's a bridge right there, and we're gonna try and walk on that to the other side. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Yeah, look at us go, guys. Oh, did I speak too soon? Nope, no I did not. Yes! We've crossed the river. All right, friends, we are at 96 feet to go. And this hide was last found September 11th of 2023. It looks like we might have to go down this ravine, up the other side, and see if we can find it. So that's basically what we're gonna do. That lip right there that you can see with all that green, that's actually a road. That's a cul-de-sac at the end of a road. So I'm guessing people come and make this a parking grab. Guess what? We're doing it with a hike. We're gonna hike it up. This is some kind of old foundation. I'm right in the middle of all of the action here. We got concrete on the sides, both sides. There's a couple holes I've checked in already, but it's got me leaning up this way. And there's another. Oh man, there's even a spot over here. I don't think I'm gonna be crawling in there. That seems a little sketchy to me. Let's keep looking. There's a couple more spots. Maybe it's on the other side of this wall. There's like a bunch of bamboo reeds. We're not hiking through that. There is no way this just happened. I was reading the hint, and the hint said Pink Floyd, 1979, Discovery, or whatever word. And it dawned on me, another brick on the wall, and I was checking this, like, I don't know what you want to call that, like joint, where the two bricks come together right here, because there's a space. And I noticed this blue thing sitting right here. And I started digging, and guess what? There's no way, but it's here. No stinking way. Yo, another huge lonely find. Look at this. This is so incredible. Yes. Come on, if you guys haven't dropped a like at this point, you should drop a like just for me finding this lonely cache. Let's go. I don't know if y'all can see it on the video, but like right in this area, this whole bag, it's got spider webs all over it. Typically I would go through the cache and show you guys what's in it, but this just looks so crusty and there's spider webs everywhere. I could dump it out and show it to everybody, but we're just gonna log it and move on. We got one more to go in the video. Let's find that one too. All right, friends, we are off to the last cache in this video for day 2 of the 12 days of Cachemas right here at Sandy Hook. That find just put me at a super high. You know, I have a feeling we're walking to an abandoned car, like an old rusty car in the woods, because the title of the cache is called Dude, Where's My Car? If you haven't seen it. The best part is when they have these t-shirts on, it says, what does mine say? And the guy says, dude. And then he turns around and he says, what does mine say? And the guy says, sweet. And they just kind of go back and forth for a bit. Okay, for like the second time in this video, we are on a trail. We actually, to get to where I'm at here, I crossed over the water on a fallen log, and then I went up and around and came back down. And now we're on this side of the water. Here it is here. The only bad part about this is the cache is actually on the other side of the water once we get where we're trying to go. And right now, honestly, we're just trying to make up some distance by just hiking on the trail here towards the cache. Okay, this is a 2 difficulty, 3.5 regular size container that we're after. This is a good time to tell you that if you're not a subscriber on the channel here, I hope you consider subscribing. We are actually in the process of trying to make it to 410 subscribers, and I hope this series helps, because we're going to be doing some really cool stuff on this series. We're going to go get Nevada's oldest, Arizona's oldest. We're going to be doing some unbelievable hikes in Arizona that are all going to be on this 12 days of Cachemas 12-day video installment here. So be sure to check those out. They'll be coming up after this video in the 12-day series. We're at the next river crossing. We have to get to the other side of this river to then go to the rusty car, if it's a rusty car. So we're just gonna kind of river walk our way through the water. This was not well thought out. I just thought I could, you know, lackadaisically cross over on all these rocks. Well, it worked out in the end. We got across. I do have my mud boots on. They are, I'm gonna go with water resistant, up to a point. They're not actually waterproof. If you sink them down, your feet are gonna be soaking wet. Anyways, we march on to the rusty car, if that's what it is. All right, friends, we made it to the rusty car. This is crazy. The things you find in the woods. Who knew? But yeah, looks great. I'm looking for a regular size cache. I don't know if it's in the boot. I don't know if it's missing. I don't know if it's in the wheels. I don't know if it's in the bumper. Okay, after a lot of investigation in the front of the car, the back of the car, we came across a few things. One, we came across a mailbox lid, which is right here. And this is not supposed to be here because it's just not. I think maybe the original container was a mailbox and people were having no trouble finding it. The other two things that we came across were this skull right here and this silver tin, which I thought was really interesting. The silver tin was buried there, and guess what? I went back and I read the logs, and somebody left that silver tin here, which means, boom, we get credit for the find. 3 for 3 in Sandy Hook Park. All right, everybody, this creek right back here is right. We're gonna wrap up this episode 2 of the 12 Days of Cachemas. If you're not a Geocaching with Triple P subscriber, I hope you consider subscribing so you can help me reach my sub goal of 410 subs. I'll see you guys out on the trail. Have a good one.